if it works out. Remember, both of these teams are on the edge of despair at the moment, especially when it comes down to the standings. Can Alter Ego remain the gatekeepers of the green zone as we head into the second game of this best-of-3 series? Let's head in for the Land of Dawn.
Let's see, with this new age of Evos glory, will Alter Ego deny this new age? Or will actually Evos glory force a game 3?
I guess we'll see this time. It is Nnael on the Roger versus Nnael on the Fanny. A scary, scary Fanny at that because of the jawhead early on, man. You can get that, you can see the help that jawhead can give towards the Fanny to clear out even faster. So she is going to be online much earlier. And that's also a different emblem compared to game number 1 when we see the Fanny. Nnael in game number 1 actually opted for a different emblem. I think it was Warcry, right? He went for. I'm gonna have to check again. But let's take a look at the emblems first. Ooh, Wilderness Blessing for Aurora and Jawhead really looking to be much more mobile. It is the tenacity for the most part as well. It does seem like for Nino, it is the standard for that Terizla. Nothing too crazy here for both sides, but a bit of aggression from the Aurora with the Inspire.
Definitely, and obviously there's a lot of respect coming over from the side of Evos, respecting in that kill pressure, the kill potential coming in from Nnael on the Fanny, a lot of tenacities on the board. Meanwhile, we are going to be taking a look at what appears to be a rotation from both of these teams into the EXP lane.
Both roamers, right? And perhaps they want to just trigger the spells here from each side. But it will be Owen here with the Jawhead. I expect Alter Ego to play more aggressively here in the early game with Jawhead and Fanny.
By the way, Heise is on a Purify.
Yep, Heise on a Purify against Ruby, Valentina, Edith, and Mathilda. Almost everybody can actually go for CC, so it's just to get him a bit more space. Evos actually rushing this. Psychos not level 4.
See here, you know, still not level 4, but the penalty zone will not come through. That is it. Oh, that's a good Frigid Glacier, and that's Nnael just securing the kill. Owen will fall though, but it seems like the penalty zone by Depezet will ruin the rhythm of Alter Ego. Turtle goes to the side of the White Tigers.
Yeah, 1-for-2 trade. Depezet picks it up. Roundel going to be chased in, but Depezet will not be able to secure that kill. How is this early game looking?
Pretty bad for Evos, the fact that they weren't able to get that dub despite already utilizing a lot of their resources to get that neutral objective. Owen already misplayed, by the way. It wasn't like it was super clean from Alter Ego. Owen made mistakes, but Evos weren't able to capitalize on that. Depezet stole the penalty zone instead of the Frigid Glacier in that skirmish. That would have given them a lot of value in that team fight. Had Nnael gotten, if Nnael got frozen earlier, that would have been good. But yeah, now Alter Ego are able to withstand this early game.
Alter Ego also holds on to that 75% audience prediction here by GoPay, which is actually quite interesting, right? Evos fans usually really turn up for their team, but 25%? What's going on with the fans? Do they not believe anymore?
It's tough to believe after having that record right now, 1-9. But the fact that the Evos fans are still in the building supporting is already magical.
Truly is. It's also magical if you head over to the Kidia Discord, ladies and gentlemen. Don't forget to scan the QR code down below. Wait a second.
Oh, unstoppable force on towards the roamer, but the damage will be enough to take Owen down. Dreams with the circling eagle was able to reposition and get back to safety.
Okay, Owen gets taken out here from the side of Alter Ego, and unfortunately, with the way things have been going, despite Alter Ego being able to pick up a good pick for Nnael, a signature pick for Nnael, Evos have drafted in a way that they have kind of made that kill pressure unseen.
Exactly.
Who is he supposed to target?
There's no one really to target here. He just needs to deal more damage in the team fights overall. There's no real full burst target he can go for. Maybe the Valentina? His brands can cancel. Dreams should be able to survive. Psychotic is tanky. Nnael too. Evos have control of the neutral objective, but Nino's coming in.
Unstoppable force on towards Psychotic still. Oh my goodness, Nnael finding the turtle as well. Nino jumps in, but the damage will not be enough. Frigid Glacier finding 3, but it's actually Depezet with the stolen penalty zone, finding to when Nino will be taken down.
Is this a signature pick for Depezet? Is this his signature pick, this Valentina?
Well, cancel out of the tables, and that will be Evos Glory. Finding the right target now goes down the first time.
It does seem like Depezet is comfortable on this pick. Evos Glory are comfortable on the draft. Really good stuff here coming in from Evos, understanding what to do this time around to punish Alter Ego. But man, Owen, in the last 2 skirmishes, or last 2 turtles, he has ejected his own teammates. It was Nino in the first turtle. Second turtle, it was Nnael.
I mean, the second one couldn't have been on purpose?
No.
No?
He was trying to go for the steal. He kind of denied Nnael from getting into the turtle.
That really is unfortunate, and unfortunately that also has led Evos Glory, the White Tigers, in the first 5 minutes to have and hold on to that 2K gold lead. Let's take a look at the items real quick.
Yeah, let's take a look at that item build. It's the Dreadnought Armor Rush. All for, wow, man, Edith there. Psychon's actually just going for, this is why the Ruby's so impressive, by the way. Nnael can't really even do anything there, but yeah, they're severely behind at this point of the game. Later, the Heptaseas already picked up. High still on the way. They still have that mid-game power spike to play with, so not the end of the world for Alter Ego just yet. They still have their win con. Fanny's gonna have to play in the side lanes. Evo's gonna clump up. That's the advantage of Alter Ego.
Okay. And now it looks like the photo has also been secured in for Dream, so that is a small power spike that they can also utilize here. That aggression that Evos are holding on to, what do Alter Ego do at this point? Do they just stay patient? Do they not contest?
Yeah, stay patient. Don't need to contest. Look for trades on the map. Fanny should go into the bottom lane. They should always just look to mirror Evos Glory, because if they go for the contest, it is not going to work out for them. Either isolate these members through pickoffs with Jawhead, using the Aurora plus Jawhead combination to get picks, or focus in the side lane. Evos, on the other hand, they should focus on intro objectives, which they're going bot.
2v1 and circling Eagle. High's nowhere to run, and that will be High's taken down by the roll foul. Woo! But Evos Glory on the other side. Let's see here, Nino taking some damage. Frigid Glacier finding 2, but Bronze flickers out. Now it's gonna be Owen, the target taken down. Evos Glory, they respond. Even Nino with that skill was able to find Bronze, but it's still Evos Glory who wins out on the fight and the neutral.
This is not looking great at all, no, for Alter Ego. I mean, we were talking about them staying patient. They lose 2 members for the price of brands. Granted, it is a good trade, but they also have to lose Highs earlier on, and that's Alter Ego's win con at this point.
Ooh, I don't know where to start there when it comes to the mistakes from Alter Ego. The Moskov overcommitting in bottom lane without having the Roger and the Mathilda shown on the map is a big mistake from the Goat Highs, uncharacteristic, as Gani would say, usually. But even then, they saw Highs bot, they saw Roger and Mathilda, Gani, yet they didn't go for the contest.
Owen. Oh, Rams is going to be targeted. It's a 3v1. Rams trying to hold on, but he will fall eventually. The structure should fall after the wave, so that's a good point, right? Rams cleared even though he was taken down.
We had a game fun fact earlier on by Gopay that Ruby Gold Lane in MPL ID 4 times picked up, 100% win rate. Let's see if that win rate actually falters here, but it looks like so far it's been going well for Evo, so maybe brands can still keep that Ruby Gold Lane 100% win rate alive.
Pretty hard to fail in that Ruby Gold, man. You're very sustainable, especially up against a composition like this that wants to go in. So much value for Mr. B. Rands. King of MM, now maybe the King of Ruby.
Ooh.
Is that the new nickname that we want to give him? Nnael, War Axe. Windtalker 2 War Axe Thunderbolt build. The pseudo fighter / marksman build of Nnael. Purple buff going to be threatened, and good job by Nnael. Instead of contesting, might as well go bot, look for a turret, trade it for it. Evos will get this for free.
Now it seems like Evos Glory realized that Nnael is in the bottom side, but they mistakenly reset the purple buff. That might be a delay, but Evos Glory calmly, and now top lane. Highs don't show. All right, don't show.
Stay in the bush.
You got live advice.
I mean, he did show on the up on the map, but the thing is, Evos utilized their retribution earlier on. That is something of information that Alter Ego now has. But the problem is, I don't think Nnael can go in for the contest just yet. He's still a level below Nnael if they go in for that 50-50.
That's a good adjustment, right? Highs here, recalling. Oh.
Yeah, he's just going to channel that recall constantly, but he's never going to actually recall. He knows that... Oh, what?
Oh, wait! Unstoppable force, Nnael now looking for that target. Highs! That's a mistake, and Highs gets taken down. Nnael might be next, but that's going to be the shutdown. On towards Nnael. In the backside, it is actually Nino holding all 4 members, but now, with the penalty zone, can he survive? The answer is yes. good stun. Evos Glory, they trade in the highs or the jungler for the gold.
That is so value. Alter Ego, well played. Playing around the side lane. Again, with their composition, what they have over Evos Glory is the fact that they are way better to control the side lanes. They have someone like a Fanny, a Moskov as well. And Evos Glory, they should just focus on their winning conditions, which is not pickoffs, by the way. It should be contested neutral objectives. Okay, Alter Ego will get a tier 1, sure, but they should have been able to get the Lord. Instead, they played to not lose anything, and because they played so safe, they lost their main man, Nnael, in the jungle. That's a shutdown that they gave over to Nnael on a Fanny.
Evos Glory, he might commit to this Lord, considering that the Moskov is top lane and defended on towards Nnael. Good stun as well, trying to poke Nnael. Jumps towards the back side. The back line, but now it's going to be Owen terrified. And Nnael out of nowhere finds the Lord. Evos Glory, they will find bodies though, as Nino will not be able to survive.
That was insane value coming from Alter Ego. Nnael on mission impossible himself, able to pick up that retribution, able to pick up that Lord, and on top of it, to make it all worse for Evos Legends, that was a 4v5. Highs was pushing in that top lane.
Oh man, where do we start? Let's take a look at that replay. Horrid stuff from Evos Glory. That is a 1-level lead. Nnael was free. That was a pure 50-50 with a level ahead. Alter Ego should have no way to actually even win out on that skirmish. They are a side lane team. That is a Fanny against a Ruby. Evos have so many ways to stop the Fanny. Alter Ego have no ways almost to stop Nnael, and yet Nnael was able to do what he does best. Miracle plays, miracle worker Nnael.
What's his nickname? Is his nickname? You should make him a nickname.
Denial.
Denial. I mean, he denied
Lord.
Exactly. But it is a 2.1 gold lead now for Alter Ego, and it looks like that Lord is going to be eliminated by Evos, but they lose all their tier 2 outer turrets. So now Alter Ego have a lot more to work with, a lot more advantage to work with, and that initial lead that Nnael was holding on to from the early portion of the game, it's been denied. Both are at level 15.
Man. Take a look at that stat earlier. I'm not even going to talk about the items here. Psychots, the captain,
Flicker?
2 times. We've seen this. The Flicker Earthshatter. Shout out to the GOAT Milo. Anyways, let's go back to the items here. Yeah, the items. I'm not even going to talk about the items. I'm going to be talking about how...
Oh, Nnael finding the right target with the cables. That's the cutthroat. Cutting the throats of DPZ.
Where did that come from?
You give Nnael a shutdown, and that's what happens. That's why the shutdown up top was Evos just needed to be decisive in this game. They had an early lead. They can control the neutral objectives better. They can control fights better. They fell through. Owen.
Oh, now will trigger the flicker from Bronze. In the mid, though, it's Nnael against Psychots. And the captain goes down. I repeat, the captain goes down.
5-1-1 already, ladies and gentlemen. Nnael himself. And man, again, earlier on the Ling, and now he's performing on the Fanny. How are you safe? This was not supposed to be a good game for a Fanny.
This was really not. It was not supposed to be. There is a Mathilda, a Valentina, but mainly Ruby and Edith against this Fanny. Again, playing through the side lanes was what Alter Ego should have done, but the fact that they were able to play through the side lanes and win a 4v5 and get the Lord, yeah, that is catastrophic for Evos. They have lost out on all their win cons. Even in the team fights at this point, a 3,000 gold lead for Alter Ego is ready to demolish wherever Evos have. Psychots has been going for a lot of desperate plays with that Earthshatter too, making these Earthshatter Flicker combos. Now the Lord is going to be there, and the fact that they lost the turrets means that Alter Ego can utilize their win cons, their strengths and their composition even more. If it was annoying earlier, the side lane control from Alter Ego, now it's going to be... Oh, Psychots goes in.
With onwards, on towards Dino, circling. Ego committed on towards Dino, and that will be Owen losing immortality. Nnael finding Nnael, and the double, looking for the triple. We might see another maniac in the second game. DPZ. Where are you going, Freeze? And there you go, Nnael, run it back.
A second wiped out, a second maniac, ladies and gentlemen, on the back foot of Nnael's play. And it looks like Alter Ego are going all the way.
Alter Ego. What a performance again. And this might be Evos Glory's chance of playoffs. 0.
Look at the recalls. Look at the disrespect. Look at Alter Ego.